Welcome to World News by Denis Halandzovskyi. If you value calm, fact-based analysis of global politics and diplomacy, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share your perspective. Today's report focuses on a wave of new ambassadorial appointments and endorsements linked to the Trump administration and what these decisions might mean for how the United States engages the world. In the months since Donald Trump left office, his administration has continued to nominate and install a significant number of key ambassadors to serve in U.S. diplomatic posts around the globe. These positions, representing American interests in capitals from Europe to Africa, Asia, and Latin America, play a central role in shaping political relations, trade negotiations, alliance management, and crisis response. Ambassadorial appointments are not simply ceremonial, they are strategic. By selecting individuals aligned with the administration's worldview, whether through experience, ideology, or personal loyalty, Washington signals its priorities to foreign governments, international organizations, and global partners. The current set of nominees includes individuals with varied backgrounds, former political officials, seasoned diplomats from previous administrations, business leaders with international experience, and prominent supporters of Trump's policy agenda. Some of these postings fill long-standing vacancies in capitals that are geopolitically sensitive, while others replace ambassadors who served during prior administrations. For example, positions in key European allies, where coordination on security and economic policy remains essential, are among those being filled. Trump-aligned appointees in those posts may emphasize trade reciprocity, defense burden sharing, and approaches to emerging technologies. In regions such as the Middle East or Africa, new ambassadors may be charged with advancing American interests in security cooperation, energy issues, or democratic stability. In the Senate, which must confirm many of these nominations, reactions have been mixed. Some lawmakers praise the selected candidates for their credentials and commitment to American engagement abroad. Others urge more scrutiny, noting that certain nominees lack traditional diplomatic experience or come from deeply partisan backgrounds. The appointment of ambassadors matters for several reasons. First, ambassadors are frontline representatives of U.S. policy. They interpret, negotiate, and implement strategy in real time, often shaping how policies are understood abroad. An ambassador's approach can influence everything from military cooperation with a host nation to trade agreements, cultural diplomacy, and consular services for American citizens. Second, the profile of appointees reveals broader foreign policy priorities. By nominating particular figures to specific posts, the administration highlights where it aims to invest diplomatic energy, whether in strengthening alliances, countering regional adversaries, or forging new economic ties. Third, these decisions affect relations with foreign governments. Host nations take note not just of who arrives, but of how they engage. An ambassador seen as aligned with political agendas back home may find both opportunity and resistance abroad, from government leaders, civil society actors, and business communities. For example, in Europe, where NATO unity and strategic competition with other powers are constant themes, ambassadorial appointments send messages about transatlantic cohesion. In Asia, new diplomatic leadership can influence economic partnerships, security dialogues, and responses to regional tensions. At the same time, critics raise concerns about the politicization of diplomatic posts. Ideally, careers in diplomacy are filled by professionals who rise through foreign service experience. When ambassadorial roles are awarded on the basis of political loyalty rather than expertise, some argue the quality of representation and policy execution may suffer. Supporters counter that fresh perspectives, especially from individuals with private sector experience or non-traditional backgrounds, can energize diplomacy, challenge ossified practices, and bring new ideas to long-standing global challenges. International reactions to these appointments have varied. Some allied governments have welcomed the nominations, signaling readiness to work with new U.S. representatives. Others are awaiting confirmation and early signals about policy direction before formal engagement. Ultimately, the way these ambassadors perform their roles in communication, negotiation, and crisis management will shape how U.S. foreign policy is perceived and enacted in the months ahead. Thank you for watching this analysis on World News by Denis Halandzovskyi. If you found this report informative, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share your perspective. Independent reporting helps us understand how diplomacy and leadership influence our world. Stay informed and see you in the next update.